got it.
Will.
Frog.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Okay.
All right.
Mellifluous.
Oh, yeah.
Uterus.
Oh! Wow.
Cat.
You could have stayed the way that you are.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Ocean.
Ooh, that's big.
His energy's big, so he's got it.
Circus.
The entire circus?
Circus.
I said circus, whatever you want to do with it.
I heard surface.
Circus.
Surface.
Circus.
Circus. Let's see the circus.
Peace.
Nightmare.
Away.
Lust.
Give it at her. Yeah.
You're lucky it has to be PG.
Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one more.
Vulnerable.
Oh, that's
Alright, thank you. Just something I wanted to try out. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's really cool.
All right. Let's get into a sign up, shall we? Do we have Cecilia here? Cecilia Bill?
Little chain.
No?
Sleep in the house. No.
Not yet.
Not there.
Do we have Nakia? If I mispronounce your name, forgive me. Nakia Almond, I believe. Okay, let's do Jezebel. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
There's people who signed up online and didn't show up.
Yeah, we may be running behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, as you know, I don't do my sound thing. This actually is an old piece because it's getting ready for Dragon Fair, which is our local medieval fair that we're having this coming weekend. I didn't have a chance to work on anything new, but this is from the vaults. It's a shorter version of a piece I actually created for Dragon Fair last year called Here There Be Witches. And it's a bit of a cyclical thing with some music and some poetry. So we are also going back a bit to the era when Women were persecuted for having power and being vocal and asserting themselves and healing people. The blacksmith has a painful back, and the milkmaid's time is near. The baker's twins have fever, and you have cut your ear. I could bring you herbs and magic, you know I put no harm. But the kings don't want me curing, and the church condemns my charm. I don't want to see you suffer, but I won't burn for you, my friend. So knock no more on my oaken door, for I'll not heal again. Medicine's for men, they say, for barbers with their knives. Go to them, they'll bleed you, though none of them save lives. I'm digging up my garden, no herbs for them to see. I'll sing my spells in silence, no priest will question me. The wise ones gave me warning, there's danger in the wind. So knock no more on my oaken door, for I'll not heal again. And through the time, through the centuries, we have come forward, coming back to reclaim our power and let everyone know we are the witches, we are the wild ones. We are dangerous, for we do not follow your rules. We find our own patterns. We would rather develop our own powers than bow to yours. And all that you have repressed and denied and despised is our source of inspiration. We do not fear our desires, and we do not desire our fears. We are the witches, we are the wild ones, we are dangerous, for we are willing to heal those whom you would abandon and empower those whom you would destroy. You flee them, then ignore them, even as they devour you. But we have been to the underworld, where the monsters of the soul await with jagged claws. We dance their agony, sing their fury, and know their needs as our own. We are the witches. We are the wild ones. We are dangerous, for we defy your assumptions. Black, white, male, female, good, evil. We revel in the full range of being, in every direction and on every level. Truth is a rainbow, and no one knows where it ends. We are the witches. We are the wild ones. We are dangerous. We do not accept your terms. Rigidity is not strength. Desolation is not peace. We will not conform to earn your hollow prizes. You would force us to abandon the earth and each other, calling us crazy because we still feel the pain of separation, violation, annihilation. We are the witches. We are the wild ones. We are dangerous. For we have survived all your persecutions and propaganda. We are still here, gleaning our souls from your savage harvest and forging our might on your depredations. Now we are ready to research and remember and rebirth. We are witches, we are lovers, we are healers, we are gods. We lie beneath the shadows and we fly between the stars. Thank you.
Walter doesn't sit me out here by myself, but it's fine. Everybody clap it up for Jezebel one more time. Yeah. Alrighty, so in between, I know we had a few people come in. How y'all doing? Good. Is there a few seats? Y'all wanna have a seat? One of y'all can take one seat. Yeah, there's a few little seats scattered. So, in between some ads, I just want to do some little icebreakers since we had some people come in. So, I know we celebrate us because we're Aquarians, but what is your sign and what's a misconception that you feel like people have about your sign? So, who wants to go first? Well, actually, I'll go first. So, I'm an Aquarius, if it wasn't obvious. And people just swear we are so cold. Now, I can get cold now, but deep down, not super cold. You have to ask what made you cold, because it took something for me to get there. I'm very warm, very inviting, love people, you know. When I turn cold, there's a reason.
So who hurt you?
So Will.
Who hurt
Will. Listen, what matters is that we are in a beautiful space now and nobody take it away. Okay. Listen, you know just in the world, you see all these bills and stuff, that'll make you cold. You see the prices of groceries?
Yeah, right.
That'll make you cold. It ain't even gotta be a person. Okay? But yeah, that's one common misconception about Aquarius. Walter, you probably agree, right? People think we're cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, who wants to go first? What's your sign and what's a misconception about your sign? Anybody want to go?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay, Pisces, big Pisces.
How low do you swim?
What's a misconception that people have about your sign?
I mean, that we're super emotional.
All right. See, my mom loves Pisces. My mom's a Pisces. I'm looking at her. What do you think about that? Y'all emotional?
We're passionate, we're not emotional.
Passionate.
Because
Okay.
what we don't care about, we don't care about. So if we give you emotions, we really care.
Right.
Because other than that, we shut up.
Any other Pisces in the house? We just got my mom. And what's your name?
Megan.
Megan and my mom. All right. What's another sign we got in the house? And what's a misconception about your sign?
Scorpio.
Uh-oh. What's the misconception about y'all?
People think we're dark and scary.
You're sensitive.
Wait a minute, I think we are.
Well.
Second thought.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
Congrats.
so. Yeah. The misconception I hear about Scorpios, y'all are promiscuous. Y'all little. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Talk about, girlfriend.
Huh?
We just gonna talk about some things.
Okay. What's another sign? We got any other Scorpios in the house? Any other Scorpios? You don't like Scorpios? Okay, stand out then. What's another sign we got in the house? We got some air, we got some fire, we got some water. Where my earth signs at?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. What's the common misconception about your sign?
I think people generally think Capricorns are like, I don't know, withdrawn and really responsible, and that's not the case.
That's a good misconception. That's a good one. We got any other Capricorns? No?
What about
Okay,
Cubs?
stand out then. Where my males at? My males, we ain't saying nothing. What's y'all sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, God.
Okay.
My brother's a Sagittarius. I got a younger brother. Baby. All right, what's the misconception about y'all's sign?
I have no idea. People have always been really nice about it, actually.
Lucky you.
You must be one of those.
You must be one of those that set those outliers. Okay, we got any other Sagittarius? Okay, yes. Do y'all have a misconception about you? We love to have a female perspective.
People say that, like I fly by the seat of my, not that I do, but Sagittarius fly by the seat of their pants. I'm actually very structured. I keep a calendar, I'm very structured, I like order.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just see my brother in my head because he's Sagittarius. I'm like, that is not my brother. What other signs do we have in the house? How you doing? Just walked in. So we talk about zodiac signs because we're celebrating the Aquarians. We are the host of the show. So we talked about our sign and a misconception about our sign. Did you want to go? No? Okay. No pressure at all. We're gonna do one more. What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
So you're a Taurus as well?
I am a Taurus.
All right, you done got pulled into it. What's the misconception about your sign?
I'm actually fairly fluid. I fly by the seat of my pants a lot.
Taurus, because my son's Taurus.
Because
and he's
typically
very
the thing
structured.
is Taurus is like, no, this is how it is and this is how we do it. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, I'll just throw you over the cliff.
Yeah, I love Tauruses. They're like one of my favorite signs, like men or women. I just think y'all are so cool. Like, seriously.
I've heard there's a big
Yeah, okay, y'all talking now. Okay.
See, that's what it is.
Where my Tauruses at? Yeah, y'all always been mad
April
cool,
versus
like,
May's, though.
uh-oh.
April Tauruses, May's.
April Taurus,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, like a lot of my best friends have been Tauruses. A lot of the people I've been romantically involved with, the guys have been, they've been Taurus, so yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that, okay? Yeah, I feel like I was a solid icebreaker.
You survived it, so you're strong.
Amen. But no, some of my good friends are still Tauruses.
Not only that, you survived it, and you got them behind you, so God help anybody that comes after you.
Alrighty. Yeah, what's up?
Only because she called us out. But I'm an Aries.
Aries.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just because she called us out. I just said it's actually. And I
Yeah.
have an Aquarius. He'll be Saturday.
Alright.
Ah.
Happy birthday.
Misconception about Aries, we are very aggressive by nature, so people tend to think, and dominant. So people tend to think we are cold, like you said about your own sign, which I don't know why I've never thought of Aquarius as it's cold. But in all actuality, Aries have very big hearts, like super soft inside. You just gotta kind of get past that wall. Yeah.
It's that God of War thing, right? You
Yeah.
gotta get the armor off.
Right.
and
Once you get past that,
Right.
you know, you're like, oh, butterfly.
Right. Alright. Thank y'all. That was a good icebreaker. What y'all thought about that? I literally just thought of it as I was standing over there. So yay me, right? Alright, so dear princess, you ready to go?
You have to be the first.
You're not the first, you still went first. We just did the icebreaker. We got all of that.
Yeah, we're all ready for you. Come on.
Everybody talk about dear princess. Did you want to sit or stand?
No, I stand. I'm short, I can't work it. Just say. Make it shorter.
Do you need it lower or?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okie dokie. So, since we're talking about signs, I'm an Aquarian.
Hey.
So, I wrote this one, I've read this one here before. I'm gonna read this again. It's called The Dark Side of an Aquarian.
Listen, it's there.
Let's hear it.
Listen.
They are
The dark side of being an Aquarian is being disconnected from everyone for way too long. Leaving our loved ones feeling isolated and alone, wondering what went wrong. You see, we are loners, but we're not alone. Like me, some of us are destined to navigate this world on our own. Our isolation, however, is not from rejection. No, it's called self-rejuvenation, and it's necessary. It is what we need for our own restoration. So while you may think I care for no one, I can tell you that is not true. I care for others with all the empathy I can muster. I think of others as often as my mind would allow me to ponder. But why don't you call or visit, you may ask? Because the force of my eccentricities enforces resistance upon me. You see, an Aquarian's life force is sustained by energy. A life force that is affected by the energy of others, like Superman, we're affected by kryptonite. In social gatherings, we are inflated balloons losing air. We get depleted far too easily. And our life force is sucked from our core quite literally, while our energies is being absorbed by others unintentionally which leaves us lethargic, crotchety, drained, exhausted, and sometimes angry, needing time to rejuvenate, regenerate, like recharge of our batteries. You see, our decision to be alone is not a choice, it's a necessity. It's more than self-preservation. It's a life-saving mission.
Beautiful piece. That is very accurate. As an Aquarius, that's very accurate. Walter, is that accurate for you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All righty. Connor, you ready to go?
Okay.
All right, how about Connor, y'all? Did you get lower?
Is that right?
Yes.
So this is something from a poet I found on YouTube when I was 16. Her name's Savannah Brown. It's just a little excerpt of a video where she kind of vlogs about her life, and she recently got diagnosed with autism. And it's kind of a sad video, and she took a break to talk about positive things. I thought that was just like really nice. So, yeah. I finally moved in by myself last July, and I've never felt more comfortable in my life. I think this is partially why I'm here writing this to you now. My time alone has allowed me the space to reflect on the things I found unusual about my circumstances and seek the truth. The things that make me happy make me very, very happy. I love to read. I love my cat with an otherworldly fervor. I love being at home and feel a tremendous sense of ease on the days I don't have to leave. To be with myself, comfortable clothes, and let night pass around me. I feel the joy I have for these things in my body, like a yellow flare. I experience anything designed to incite an emotional reaction, and some things that aren't, intensely and pleasurably. Waves of feeling and brought to tears by thought alone. Psychogenic shivers all the time from everyday things. A beam of light, the sound of rain. I have strange, vivid dreams every night. That's it.
All right, clap them up one more time. Was that your first time on the mic? That's your first time on the mic. It's so awesome that so many people hit the mic for the first time here. I just think that's so special, and I commend y'all. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So, yes. All right, so we're going to do another little icebreaker, and then after that, I'm actually going to do a little tad baby something. So we got Valentine's Day coming up around the corner. All right, so let's talk about, the clip word. Oh, okay. So let's talk about love languages, shall we? Everybody familiar with love languages? Yes, yes. So, what's your love language, and what's something? Ooh, don't keep it PG. I just realized. What's your love language, and what's one particular activity with? Please keep it clean. What's one
Tarika, the only one who's not thinking that is you, girl.
What's one particular activity you love within that love language? So I'll go first. I feel like I need all the love languages, period. Why would I should have all of them, right? But words of affirmations is just always so special to me. And I just love kind words and encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I may know it, and I may have my own confidence, but it's good to hear that from someone that you love. So that's mine. Who wants to go next? Love languages. Y'all don't want to talk about this, gosh.
I took the personality tree. It's an exam. Have you ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I literally scored across. It's even.
See, exactly. As it should be.
But I think that I don't think that's me so much. I think it's
Yeah.
the older you get,
Mm-hmm.
the more you enlarge the areas that once, you know, might have been either truncated or just,
Yeah.
you know, wasn't fed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's an activity that makes you feel loved? Like with your loved ones, with your lover?
Oh gosh. Looking at the stars.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Horseback riding.
Okay. So you seem like you like quality time.
Coming to gatherings,
Yeah.
meeting various people.
Yeah.
Traveling to different places in
Yeah.
the world.
Love that.
Books,
Yes, me too. I love
music,
Mm-hmm.
quiet.
Quiet. Yeah.
I
Just love everything. That's beautiful though, seriously. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's beautiful to get there, right? Love languages. Anybody else?
Should we take a poll?
Take a poll.
Should we take a poll?
Yeah.
Does everyone know what the
The five love
love
languages
languages
are?
are?
Yeah.
That's okay if you don't.
Yeah. So if you're like me and you like, I need all of them, just try to choose one. You know.
Words,
So-
words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. Who loves that language the most?
Meow.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Physical touch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Acts
No,
of
just playing with y'all.
service.
Acts of service.
There's that double entendre.
Right. See, that's the language for me. I'm hyper independent, which is something that I'm working on. I feel like you may have the love language that makes you feel, you know what I'm saying? But the one that you actually need sometimes is different from what gives you that feeling. And I feel like that's the one for me, right?
Super independent, so here again, I'll ask who hurt you.
I think Mama just raised her
I'm thinking
right.
of theme.
Yeah, I don't even think it's, I don't think it's out of hurt. I've always seen the women in my life hustle, get what they want, whether there was a man in the picture or not.
So just
You
good
know?
role models.
So it's good role models. That's not from her. That ain't from her.
Well,
Okay.
use what you can and
Right,
That's the
yeah.
table.
But I mean, just ask me,
Quality time.
Quality time. See, I love this one too. I love all the love languages. I need everything. Okay. Yeah, so what are some other activities? Like, is there something specific that you do with like boyfriend, your girlfriend, husband, wife? Yes.
So I like it when we're together, but we're both like doing our own thing. So like
Yes!
it's like let me do my thing, but let me be with you.
Yes. Like I want space, but I want attention too. See,
Exactly.
I get it. Yes.
Just look at me every so often.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I get that. I love that. Anybody else? Y'all want to share? Y'all seem private about this. I get it.
So I'm gonna just tag on that.
Mhm.
I understand that, being separate, but you want a witness. You want to have a witness there with you as you're enjoying life,
Right.
but you want to be a witness for them too. But you
Mhm.
don't even have to talk about it.
Right. Yeah. Mhm. Anybody else want to share? You want to talk? What's your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay. What's your love language and what's an activity you enjoy?
Gift giving.
Okay.
I just like the thoughtfulness of like
Yeah.
someone giving you a gift. It doesn't even have to be expensive.
Mhm.
It's just like the thought that
Yeah.
you put into it.
Do you enjoy like making gifts? Like, yes, I love that. I love that.
I love
Okay.
giving thoughtful gifts.
I think we forgot. Did we say gift giving? I forgot about that one.
Well, that's one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Anybody else? Let's get some male energy. All of my women are talking. Did you tell her love language?
I said I'd rather somebody empty the dishwasher for me. Or
As a service? Yeah.
Or
Right.
wash
Right.
my car.
You want to talk more? You okay.
No, because I can't pick one.
See, exactly. I feel like we just need all of them. Deep down, we need all of them.
But
Okay?
it depends on how I'm feeling that day. Like I may have a day that, like he said, I want to be with you, but I don't want us to interact. I just want you to be there. And then
Right.
sometime I want you to say, you know what, she needs flowers today. Let me get her
Right.
flowers.
Mhm.
It just depends on my mood that day. So I don't need all of them at the same time, but I think I want you to know me well enough to know what I need in that moment.
Right. Beautiful answer. We gotta be there. Okay? But yeah, I thought that would be another good icebreaker, and I guess I will lead y'all into a little something. So I wrote this. I was a part of a stage play called Our Love Story. It is based on a couple here in Augusta that was married for 75 years. They're still married, still alive, still very happy. And there was a stage play created about them by their niece, Renee Gordon. And my friend, she's like my big sister, she's also one of my biggest inspirations. Her name's Kiara Iman. And she actually directed the play. I played several roles in the play. I was a narrator, I was a dancer, and the way that the play was written, I played Dorothy herself. Dorothy is the wife, obviously. Isaac is the male, the husband. And so we had the opportunity to actually write scenes for the play. And this is just a tad bit of something that I wrote. I collaborated with another one of my friends and my peers, Alexis Martin. And yeah, here we go. Loving you is blissful. It's just as easy as breathing. And loving you comes natural. Like a flower blooming in the spring, I rise when I'm with you. My thoughts frolic freely, my soul wanders merely. I feel the most safe with you. Oh, what a divine feeling. I twiddle my thumbs and twirl my hair, ain't no containing this smile. I giggle and blush, I can't get enough, I sure hope this lasts for a while. Like a child, I yearn for you, unabashedly and innocently. Like a child, I can't get enough of you, and all that you awaken in me. Like children, we love, limitlessly, unconditionally. Thank y'all. When it comes to love, I feel like, you know, love, that inner child just come alive. Like you just feel all, you know? I ain't felt that shit in a while, but I'm sure it's still there somewhere, right? Anyways, let's get back into the sign-up, shall we? Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab this.
I got you, I'm sorry.
You can. Let me see. We have Joy, you ready to go? See, I performed, I only said something because before all y'all got in here, she was like, are you gonna go? I'm like, I might go, you know. She's like, well, what is might? Like, you have to know. I'm like, okay, I guess no one, you know, someone asked me, I'll go. She says, well, I'm asking you. I said, oh, I guess I'm doing something then. So now I get to get her back. But I'm excited to see what she has for us. So everybody clap up Joy. You want the mic stand?
I don't like the sound of my voice particularly, so I'm gonna have a little bit.
Okay.
I see love in your eyes. I might can make this. Okay, here we go. Trigger warnings, okay? This involves the death of a lot of animals. And it's a true story.
Are they ants?
One of the, what I've learned actually is one of the most painful things that I've ever experienced is a paradigm shift. So, I lived in Florida. It rains a lot in Florida. I lived in Ocala. They have a lot of frogs in Ocala. Minding my own business, I'm coming up with my little yellow bug at park, and I have to make it all the way to my house, down a sidewalk. And as I'm walking to the door, there was nothing I could do, I promise, there was nothing I could do. I tried so many times, but it didn't matter. And it was the pop, 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 like bubble wrap of me stepping on dozens of tree frogs.
Oh boy.
I would try to shuffle my feet and they would roll over and they would have, it was just, I couldn't, I'm telling you. I'm having a visceral reaction right now. Okay, so, well, one day, the rains came and I had to drive. And as I'm driving down the street, it is flooded with these frogs. And I'm driving so slow and people are honking. And I'm like, my God, I want to save some, as many as I just driving like this, making breakfast for the birds.
Clap Joy up one more time. You know, it's all in perspective, okay? Because I would have felt real bad, even though it's a damn frog and I'm too much care for frogs. I would have felt real bad to have killed that many. It's all in perspective. She made food for birds. Okay, we all gotta eat, right? We all gotta eat. Okay. All right, T. So next up, also it's beautiful that she did some storytelling. Yeah, I love seeing a variety of different arts here at the mic. So, do we have Nia Black? Yes, you ready? All right, clap up Nia Black, y'all.
I first want to give a shameless plug and a shout out. I recently started a local meetup group called Out and Proud Augusta, and it is a safe space to allow queer identifying folk and allies to come together, get the hell out the house. I know COVID is still out here, but quarantine is over. And I've moved all over the US, and every time I come into a new community, I look for my community, and in Augusta, it's here, but you have to find your pockets. And so I'm excited because we have some people showing up, and this event is a reoccurring event that we have our folks come out to. And so we love having this safe space for them to attend. So I wanted to start with that. All right.
Can you say the name again?
Out and Proud Augusta.
Okay.
We do all kinds of things, y'all. We have a great time. But I do have a question for y'all. Do you know you are beautiful?
Yes. Period. Yes. Absolutely.
I like it better when you tell me.
Yeah. Not that kind of beautiful. That's laziness. They think beauty has anything to do with being seen and seen. We run marathons from gun pop start blocks to finish lines. Your beauty is unfinished lines to my writer's block. I get stuck. Your effortlessness comes from the space within you that's less effort, all intent. No presuppositions, just presence. Present tense. Right now, just you. Do you know you are that kind of beautiful? Yes. Beautiful not just in compliments or open mouth sentences, now past verb tenses that fall from lips trying to say what they think they need to get what they need from you. Because they think you need to hear it. Crazy shit is who they do. They recognize the power in you. They're hungry but offering you food. But only if you change your beautiful, beautiful. Did you know? The way you are beautiful and the way you make mistakes, but yet don't apologize for them. The curves you earn from the curves you learn has been drawn by your hourglass as hours pass out captivated by the rhythm of your stutter step. Shit, you make this dance look so easy, girl, no disrespect. Damn, you are beautiful when you fuck up. Dust off dirt, pick right back up like that was the move. You're beautiful, motherfucking butterfly, you. Spread your wings. Let go of the things that don't ground you. I have loved watching the metamorphosis of your beautiful. The freedom in your wingspan, just the mere sight of you, the scars to your beautiful, they're your scars, and they're beautiful. Beautiful, do you know? You're beautiful in the way you love you. Seen by the way your light blinds those around you, no shade. It's just the way the light hits your soul and shines. Smiles on everyone in the room like the spotlight remains on you. They call it a glow because they can't face the truth. You are what God's love looks like when it's beautiful. Beautiful, I know, because all that you are, I am too. That's how I can see it on you.
Say so.
We're a reflection of a divine beautiful, so can I ask you, do you know you are beautiful?
Beautiful, beautiful piece. Talk about it one more time. All right, so we're about to go to an intermission. We have
What was this?
Moses. Yes, I forgot you. I was about to say like the business name, and I was like, no. We have Moses over there with some food. We have some refreshments as well. We also have a vendor over there, so y'all go.
Put away my lashes.
Send me pics.
All right. My life is pathetic. Can't you relate? When you give love to have it dissipate, then evaporate like democracy. Where you give love to have love or do not. Kingdoms of hearts surviving in my crown chakra. When logic becomes the millennial way to love. I'm often lacking common sense. I'm often deciding on the fence. The fence that I can't afford, but pesos on blessings replace pesos that Bezos never took from my pocket. It's a daily Amazon in the age of Aquarius. Marley said, riches is life. I agree even with a mother who loves me but out of spite. I'd do anything to Doja Cat got my tongue because I also paint the town red. Life is pathetic. I'm just too empathetic to care. Where you give love to have love, I hope I've shown up enough for somebody. Thank you.
And what's up? That was really cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't have a name for it, but if anyone has one.
Let's think about it.
Killer line.
Thank you. Okay.
It's sort of like a poem to sort of commemorate the start of Black History Month. It's one that has kind of been my little bit of gas when I've been kind of going through it, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. It's called Won't You Celebrate With Me by Lucille Clifton. Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and woman, what did I see to be except myself? I made it up. Here on this bridge between starshine and clay, my one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed.
Alrighty, so he took the list. So I guess we're gonna do another little icebreaker thing until he gets back. I feel like it's time for another one. I have to make one up on the top of my head now. Dang. Okay, he's back with the list. Yay! Alright, do we have John Stanford? You ready? Everybody clap him up. You want to sit or sit?
Get the microphone on. I'll sit. It feels more coffee house this way. You know? Okay. All right. So many of you have surely heard this poem before, and maybe some of you haven't, and so this will be the first time. It'll be interesting to see that. This was a poem that was my mother's favorite poem, and she would read it to me often when I was a kid. This poem came to somebody in a dream who came to me and said, I think your mother read this poem to me and I'm supposed to communicate it, and they were able to do a search and find it. And so in honor of that communication and her memory, I am reading this poem tonight. So here we go. I'm gonna put this up here. Thank you. Thank you, God. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tried by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if You can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word of your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are done, and so hold on to when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose the common touch, if neither foe nor loving friend can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distant run. Yours is the earth and everything in it, and yours, and which is more, you'll be a man or a person, my son.
Alrighty, I forgot who it is. We have. Alright, then we have Idylli. Adili? No? Okay, so we have someone that wants to go again. You want to go again?
Because I just now found out that y'all will let me.
You can. Yeah, you can go again. I don't know if that.
It won't be the first time. Want to hear
Yeah.
it again?
Yeah. Well, this is a little bit of a cheat.
We want more.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody clap up Joy one more time.
Obviously, this is for me. Okay, so I'm a mother of 9. I have 8 living children, and a son died very young. But one of my sons came home from school, and for Mother's Day, he had written a Langston Hughes poem. Have you ever heard of Langston Hughes?
Yes.
Of course. And he says, Mama, they had this in school, and I wrote it down, and I give it to you because it sounds like you, Mama. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. It's had tacks in it, and splinters and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time I've been climbing on. I'm sorry, but it just reminds me of my son standing there.
You're okay.
Okay, but all the time I've been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back now. Don't you sit down on those steps, because you find the going's kind of hard. Don't you fall now. For I still going, honey. I still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. But my son Douglas Allen wrote that down and gave it to me, and I tell you, it was an honor that he saw me in that way. So that's it.
That was beautiful. Another thing about Aquarius, I don't like showing my emotions. I know that's hard to believe because I'm so vulnerable and real within my art, but we don't hold back the tears, right? All right, T. I don't think we have any other people on the sign up. Is anybody else wanting to sign up that has not already?
Tarika.
Me. Baby, I know when already, huh? I will if I have to, but.
Somebody missed it when you went, he was not here when you.
Somebody, see how y'all set me up? Y'all gave it up on me. You know what? We do have some other people. I guess I'll do one more.
I can do another one.
Yeah? You wanna go after me?
Okay.
All right. So, what do I want to say? If we look at that one. Let's do this one. I'm gonna keep them short tonight. So it is Black History Month. I'm gonna be that poet today. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. All right, here we go. So, backstory behind this piece. I don't do this. I do this in like intimate settings like this. But pretty much we are all very well aware of the very prominent Black Lives Matter movement that happened during 2020 and COVID. For me, that was like life-changing because I've never, you read about it in textbooks, but to be living within it was a completely different thing. And so basically the male poets in the city came together and they made this whole group piece, and everybody's like verse, for lack of a better word, started off with, "I am a black man." And video came out, we're like, okay, this is cute, good for y'all, But then the women said, you know what, we should do this. And we did. So our little verses start off with "I am a black woman," and I had the honor of being a part of the video with very prominent Black poets here in the city. You got Sa Jules, Most Elevated. And so I got the honor to be the little youngin in the group, and this was my little verse. So here we go. This is "I am a black woman." That was not on the whole time. That's hilarious, but it's fine. Here we go. Right, yeah. All right. I am a black woman. I am young, but my wisdom has seized several lifetimes. I am the biggest threat and the greatest blessing known to mankind, gifted and educated. Loved to the point where I'm hated. We are the blueprint, often mimicked but never duplicated. These rhymes run through my veins and I ain't no stranger to rhythm. You try to tell me to do it your way, trying to make me a slave to your algorithm. This world shouldn't be a war zone. And as black women seem to be the majority of the casualties, it's about time that y'all shut up and listen to us speak. You label me as strong but fail to realize that I grow weak sometimes. It's a shame that I have to question who will be there for me when I fall on hard times. We have a level of love, care, and protection that is never reciprocated. But we got that style, grace, and flavor that is undeniably authenticated. And if I'm the next hashtag, make sure my art goes viral with it. Let them know that way before they killed me, I was already killing shit. Thank y'all. This is beautiful aging and just realizing the power and the beauty in being, authentically yourself, being a black woman, navigating these societal troubles and things like that. That was weird how I said that, but you get what I mean. Yes. So yeah, great way to start off Black History Month. Just very honored to be part of the game. All right, so Jisabel, you ready to go again?
Sure.
All right, everybody clap up Jisabel one more time. Once again, if you would like to sign up, the sign up list is still open.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
You're hilarious. I like you. Okay, we're not gonna put too much pressure. Not too much pressure.
I'm putting too much pressure.
Yeah, but like next month, I want to see what you got.
You gotta be featured next month.
You're the last one.
Alrighty, you ready?
Sure.
Alright.
Have to read this one. It's a fairly new piece. It's I don't need that. Yeah, let me. Actually, the text of a video I am working on, because I know you dance, right? You also dance. Yeah, I do too. It's been a major part of my life. So this is called The Dance. Life is rhythm, rhythm is life. Pulse and pause of love and strife. Inhale, exhale. Feel the breath that carries us from birth to death. In primeval days, the dancer was holy, for fertility meant more than bearing children, and her body was a channel for divine creativity. She was poet, priestess, prophet, swirling with the currents of the rivers and the seasons, the cycles of the moon and the gleaming of the stars, centered in herself, on the sands and by the sea. Her movements rippled through the universe. For the dance is in the body, in the muscles, bones, and flesh. And the dance is in the spirit when all the senses mesh. And the dance is in the heart where all emotions swell. And the dance is in the soul where all the deep dreams dwell. And the dance is in the rhythm when the drums are pulsing wild. And the dance is in the mystery where the watcher is beguiled. And the dance is in the breath as the life force enters strong. And the dance is in the quiet when each step portrays the song. And through all the centuries, through wars and conquests and persecutions and migrations, she endured and she dances still. As we look to the east for the source of our dance and cherish our origins from ancient roots to modern bloom, we are changing and growing, incorporating traditions, creating innovations inspired by fantasy and fusion. The dancer knows her body, how she moves and how she breathes. The dancer feels her heartbeat as she turns and bends and weaves. The dancer grounds her feet as her steps caress the earth. The dancer holds her belly as her art begins to birth. The dancer swirls like water as her feelings ebb and flow. And the dancer sparks like fire as her passion peaks and glows. The dancer lifts her palms to the sun and to the sky. The dancer touches wonder as her soul begins to fly. The dancer stretches out her limbs, reaching through the space. The dancer finds transcendence, reflected in her ecstatic face.
Thank you, Chantel. All right, I think we have one more sign up for you, right? Yeah. All right, let's give it up
I thought, after playing, I'd take John's prompt. So this is the poem that was on my mother's dresser for my entire life. Some of the people that hair longer of tooth might have heard it. It was popular in the 70s. The picture's what, 20 years ago?
Sure.
That's not longer than two.
Just say, go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant, for they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become angry and bitter. For always there will be greater and nicer persons than yourself. Know your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interest in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many people strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially, do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love. For in the face of all arity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering things of beauty. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive it to be, and whatever your labors, and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep pace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy.
Alright, y'all, we are pushing time a little bit, but I understand that we have Mr. Stafford wanted to do another piece. And most elevated,
I
will you
was
be?
actually super duper late, but I was just wanting to come and enjoy, so.
Okay, well, I'm very happy that you're here. I was actually gonna pop your show in, you know. Anyways, Mr. Stafford, please take the mic and excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna unplug that alarm.
Ding dong, ding dong. All right, so I'm wrap this up. So has anyone ever, at 2 o'clock in the morning, just been inspired to write a poem? Well, I wouldn't suggest. You have. Right. I mean, that's probably the best time to write anything.
You do that stuff, you read.
Well, this is something that I wrote, and then completely forgot about it. But I found it, so here it is, and in all its glory. I have no idea what I was thinking about when I wrote it, but here it is. It's called Pinhole Camel. It is through the tiny aperture of limitations that we see the universe. We don't know where or when something begins, or when it ends. Perhaps nothing ever has a beginning or ending, but rather it is just another revolution of an unknown or unknowable wheel. On this giant wheel we stand revolving into each other's lives, clothed in different bodies on each pass. We stay for a while, then move on, seeming to leave forever, never to return. But that is the pinprick to this tiny little viewpoint. Through the veil we're all just peeking through. We all rotate back in different times and different circumstances and different bodies. It is a glorious universal clockwork we see but dimly, not unlike the experiences of looking through an old-fashioned pinhole camera.
Okay, before we wrap, I just wanted us to all come together for 2 little numbers.
Sing?
I wanted to sing Happy Birthday to Tarika Holland. So, we owe it to her. She did an amazing job tonight and last month. All yours next month.
I might have something in the works.
Alright, channel that Aquarius season.
Also, cause y'all read poems that your mother's like, you know what I'm saying, you see your mother's in. I'm like, maybe for May, Mother's Day, we do like that would be really cool.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that. Alright, 1, 2, ready. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sabrina. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And I was gonna set up the keys and everything tonight, but for those who don't know, I was not feeling well at all this week, so I'm just gonna keep it light and finish us up with some good energy to take home. and into your weekend, I'm just gonna ask that everyone give me a snap. You're gonna snap with me, we're gonna do. And for those of you that have rhythm, you can do that too. I need you always, feelings of time, pleasant surprises, holidays and familiar plans. The gift to survive for the children's mind, matter over everything. Loving you has never been the same. Ribbons over doors, fires when there's kissing, ribbons in the sky. The gift to survive for the children's mind, matter over everything. Loving you has never been the same. When the clock strikes in the bright light, I'll be with you if you'll be with me too. Thank you. Just a piece I did want to play for you guys on the keys tonight. Something I wrote for my nephew for his birthday.
Our hands are warm now.
So I hope y'all enjoyed tonight, and your Aquarius season is exuberant. And what was the other word? The honey word I got tonight?
Mellifluous.
Mellifluous. That's the word to know tonight. Yeah. And we will see you back outside with the fire and the chickens next month, and Moses and all our friends. First Thursday every month.
Here, let me check the exact date.
Yes, I do not know the exact date.
It's gonna be March 7th.
So March 7th.
March 7th.
Again, if you plan to pop in at the tea house, David or I will meet you there, especially if you want tonight. If not, that's okay. We'll see you next time or whenever you come to the Nature Center during business hours.
Y'all be sure to follow the Instagram at Spoken Woods, SPOKENWOODS. And yeah, y'all have a good night. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you back here March. I'm already in May, girl. March 7th. Thank y'all. Good night.
And we do have Valentine's Day tickets still available, which is going to be the 10th of this month. So if anyone has a special Valentine's on the website, Back to Nature Augusta.
What's going on? What is it? Back to Nature Augusta is having a Valentine's event. It's on the website. There are still tickets available. I believe there's dinner and
live entertainment and wine.
And wine. So bring it. Here at the outside, right? It will be outside.
It'll be under the pavilion with heaters and blankets and really cozy and cute.
Okay.
You go to that day?
I'm sorry?
You see my Valentine's?
Yeah, I'm available.
With that you can see more events and sign up for Spoken Woods as a vendor or performer at backtonatureaugusta.com. Thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Good night.